Hello. Welcome on back to my channel. I hope y'all are doing well. Today I am very excited to be sharing with you what I consider to be 15 of the best beauty products of the year. Now these are products that I find myself grabbing towards on a daily basis, whether when I'm doing my client's makeup or when I'm doing my own makeup. So without further ado, let's get started. Starting out with the CeraVe PM Facial Moisturizing Lotion. This has been my go-to moisturizer on myself for the last 5 or 6 months. I know it's nothing fancy schmancy, but listen, it works. It doesn't clog my pores. From what I understand, it's non-comedogenic, it's fragrance-free, it doesn't aggravate my skin. And even for my clients who inform me that they have sensitive skin and they can't really tolerate all the fragrances that are sometimes added to different cosmetic products and skincare, this is my go-to. It's affordable, it's accessible, and it doesn't pill up under makeup, which is extremely important to me. I don't have to worry about it creating some weird texture under the makeup. Next, we have the IT Cosmetics Superhero Mascara. If you know, you know. I did a whole search on my TikTok earlier this year looking for the world's best mascara, and this is what took first place. I love the formula of this. For me, I like that it's on the drier side because it really holds the curl in my lashes. If you're someone who has pin straight lashes, check this out. I love how pitch black it is. It adds lots of density and volume and length, and it checks off all the boxes on my list. So if you're looking for a new mascara, check it out. Now let's talk lip liners. Nova Beauty came out with these liners earlier this year, and they are fantastic. The shades are a bit of a hit or miss. I don't quite use all the shades, but the ones I most often use on my clients are Nude 02, Brown 02, Brown 01, and Pink Nude 02. I'll list them down below, but I love these for a few different reasons. One, I like the shape of the pencil itself. It has this diamond tip shape that gets you a really sharp line. On the other end of this, it has a brush if you want to use it to diffuse out the edges or fill in the lip. I don't really use the brush all that much, but it's there if you want it. More than anything, I like how opaque these liners are. They're very smooth. They glide right on with one swipe. You have lots of color payoff. And overall, I think Nova Beauty did a beautiful, beautiful job on this formula. Back onto the topic of lashes, we have the LiLash Eyelash Serum. I get asked every single day of my life how I get my lashes as long as they are. And this is the answer, is a lash serum. I've tried them all. I've tried Latisse, I've tried Grande Lash, but this is the best in my opinion. I've used it for over 3 years now, I think, every single day. I use it once a day at night before I go to bed, and it works like a charm. It is an investment because you have to use it every single day to continue seeing results. So if you're somebody who is not going to stick to it and you're going to give up after a couple of weeks, then honestly don't even bother because it's just going to be a waste of money. Once you stop using your lash serum, your lashes will grow back to normal. So if you can stick to it, get LiLash, it's the best. Next up, we have these powder blushes from Kaleidos or Kaleidos. I'm not too sure how to pronounce the brand name, so I apologize if I'm mispronouncing that, but these blushes, you all, are stunning. This is the shade I most often use on myself. As you can see, I've already started to hit pan here. I only just discovered this over the last year, and I'm surprised to see that not many people know about these blushes. If it's anything that deserves to go viral here, it's these, because they're that good. They're matte. There's no shimmer in them, which is a must for me. I can't stand blushes that have shimmer or highlighter in them. So these are matte, they're pigmented, they look beautiful on the skin, and they're very smooth. They come in about 5 or 6 different shades. This is the shade I most often use. I'll link it down below. If you haven't tried these, check it out. You won't regret it. Okay, let's talk about these Patrick Ta brow pencils. They're called the major brow defining pencil. I used to be a ride or die user of the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Wiz. And if you're somebody who enjoys that type of pencil, I really think you're gonna like this one here. And the reason being is because the pencil on this, which is a mechanical pencil, is even thinner than that of the Brow Wiz, which is why this has taken the throne. Because it is so thin, it really mimics those brow hair-like strokes that I like to see when I do my brows. Now, there is a spoolie and brush on the other end, which is nothing revolutionary, but the pencil itself is an A+ in my books. And I think they did a phenomenal job with this formula. On the topic of brows, we next have this brow tint pen from NYX. If I could only bring with me one makeup product onto a deserted island, this would be it, because I use it as a one-stop shop. Besides for the obvious of drawing in those hair-like strokes through the brows, I also use this pen to trace my upper and lower lash line to add more definition. So in other words, I use it as an eyeliner, and I'll even use it to draw in my beauty mark and little freckles around the face. It's affordable, it's accessible, you can pick it up from the drugstore. All in all, I use it every single day. I can't go without it. Next, we have this Senna Cosmetics Brow Book. This will be the last brow product I speak of today, I promise. But I did include this, and it's important that I did because I use this for other purposes besides the brows. And this took me a minute to buy. I had been contemplating it for the longest time. I finally caved in and splurged on it because it is a splurge. I think it was like $80 or $90, which, you know, it's not a ton of money to, you know, some of you watching, but it's a lot of money to me to be spending on a brow product. I love this so much that I ended up buying two of them, one for my clients and for my makeup kit, and then one for my own personal use. Besides the brows, I will use these as eyeshadows, and get this, I'll use it to contour with. Because brow powders are usually cooler in undertone, they make for the perfect contour shade. So I use it to contour with, I use it on the eyes, I use it to draw in freckles as well. I'll use it as eyeshadow. It's a one-stop shop. Back onto the topic of skincare, we have the Elemis Pro Collagen Cleansing Balm. You all are probably sick and tired of hearing me talk about this product by now, but it's just that good. I'm not overhyping it. I'm not, I'm not overhyping it. I'm not. It's one of those products you don't realize you need until you've actually tried it. And then there's no going back, which is why I bring it with me everywhere. I have one in my makeup kit to use on my clients to cleanse their skin with. Because it's a balm, it doesn't strip their skin of its natural oils like a normal face wash would do. I have one on my bathroom counter. I have one in my shower. I have one in my travel skincare case. The list could go on. I can't go without it. It's amazing. If you haven't tried it, try it. You won't regret it. Next on our list is the Dalba First Spray Serum. If you've seen my tutorials before in the past, then you've probably seen me use this product at some point or another. It's versatile. You can use it to prep the skin with, to tone the skin with, but you know what I love to use it most for is after the makeup process. You know, sometimes your skin can feel a bit heavy or look cakey or just dry once you add so many powders. This will melt those powders into the skin and leave a beautiful glow to the skin. Like I've used it today, and you see that finish it gives, similar to the MAC Fix Plus spray, but this is on a different level, and you can get it on Amazon as well. On the topic of powders, we have the Ben Nye setting powders. Listen, this is some of the best powders that money can buy. And they're not very expensive, by the way. They're very affordable. The prices aren't marked up like we see in a lot of commercialized makeup lines. Ben Nye is a pro artistry makeup line, and their quality of products is fantastic. Specifically, their setting powders. I have them in almost every shade: Fair, Dolce, Banana, which went viral years ago, Rose Petal, which is great, along with Pretty Pink to brighten the under eye with that pink undertone, Cameo, which is beautiful. They have so many incredible powders. What I love most about their powders is that there's no shimmer in them, so they're not going to accentuate the texture on your skin or pores. They're buttery smooth. They're so finely milled, and the undertones, if you choose to get a powder with a pigment in it, are just... they're incredible. The only problem is that you can't get it through a Sephora or an Ulta or something like that. You'll have to get it through a pro makeup artistry store or online. There's a company called camerareadycosmetics.com. I get a lot of my pro makeup artistry products from them. But yeah, these powders right here, game changer. Okay, for eyes, I've been loving this Haus Labs Optic Intensity Eco Eyeliner. This is in the shade Beige Matte. One of my biggest struggles, and it always has been since I've been a makeup artist, is finding a really good nude eyeliner to brighten up the waterline. And I used to love, and I still love the one, a pencil from MAC. I love the Too Faced one. But ever since this came out earlier this year and I tried it, It's been the best, hands down. It takes the cake for the best brightening eye pencil. It's not stark white. It's a bit of an off-white ivory beige color. It's extremely pigmented. With just one swipe, there's tons of color payoff. The pencil itself doesn't dry out. And best part is it stays put throughout the day until you wash it off. Also for the eyes, I have on my list the Makeup Forever Starlit Diamond Powder. Every time I've used this on TikTok or YouTube, Instagram, wherever, this sells out, and for good reason. It is that girl that I think everyone should have in their makeup kit. This is in the shade 101. They have several different shades of this. I love this because it works with any eyeshadow color you use underneath it. So this is a topper, basically. It makes it look like you have diamonds on your eyelids. I'll show you something up on the screen now of what this looks like on my hand. It is such a showstopper. Every time I use this on a client, they're like, Spencer, what in the world did you just put on my lids? I need to have it. So for that reason alone, everyone needs to have this. It's so pretty and worth every penny. Next up, we have the MAC Clear Lip Gloss. You're probably thinking, Spence, what's so special about a clear lip gloss? Well, let me share with you that a clear lip gloss is where it's at, and it's also something that everyone should have in their makeup kit. As someone with probably 5 million lip glosses, I can tell you that I can recreate any of those glosses with just this one lip gloss that I'll use as a base formula and add to it, you know, cream eyeshadows, eyeshadow pencils, cream or liquid lipsticks, blushes, anything that I want to add in that color pigment to the gloss itself. You can even use the Makeup Forever Diamond Powder if you want a shimmery finish. So the point is that everyone should have a clear gloss. I think this is the best one on the market and worth getting. And last but not least on our list is the Kryolan Fixing Spray. This, if you are looking for something like industrial strength to keep your makeup on all day, all night for the next century, this is it. This is the strongest setting spray I have ever used. It smells terrible. It's hairspray for the face. It's basically what it is. Huda Beauty also has a very similar formula that's long lasting. So does One Size, their On Till Dawn setting spray. Kryolan is another pro artistry makeup line that you can get through online retailers or through a pro makeup artistry store. But I wouldn't even recommend, guys, using this on an everyday basis. I would only use this for a special occasion, maybe, you know, a wedding day or for an event that you would need your makeup to hold up through. But all in all, the strongest setting spray, mark my words. And there we have it, kids. Those are my top 15 beauty products of the year. Go ahead and let me know down below in the comments what some of your favorite beauty products are. I love trying out new things, and some of the best recommendations come from you all, so I thank you for that. Of course, if you enjoyed this video and you want to see more like this, please give it a big old thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. You can also check out more of my work on my Instagram and TikTok at Painted by Spencer. And until next time, I'll see you soon.